Greetings, fellow power grid technicians. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo. Episode 234, Reworked Renewables. The other thing I wanted to do here was to work wind into this area, so I'm going to hurt the power a little bit more and then, hoping to fix it in the longer run. Not sure. So I was looking just to see if they were physically able to walk. So you can't sacrifice them until they can. Which is a weird requirement considering you're just killing them. So there's only really going to be space for... no, the turbines can't go that way. Okay, so I'll put the turbines kind of in the middle. Because I don't want to put the turbines like this, because then they'll act as a physical wall. Which is a huge problem for putting out fires and the like. So I'll put the turbines like this, and then I'll just have to move that pillar. This pillar. Alright, Kazrat is no longer capable of walking. Perfect. Consider the area to the east where I'm placing the wind turbine. You mean this area? It's outside of the scope of my current project, considering that we voted on reactors and chem generators. I'm not going to be expanding a wind grid unless making a wind grid becomes a voted priority. But yeah, there's obviously this entire area, this whole thing here would be very easy to annex if I wanted it, because I would just need a wall from here to here. And then this entire space could be used for power generation if I wanted to, right? I mean, I'm not ready or willing to pull the trigger on that just yet, but would not be hard to do. Alright, I spaced them out. Good. Ryan removed the solar? Because the solar was in the way, I'm going to be putting it back. I just needed to move the solar. So don't think of it as removed, just temporarily moved. I don't usually like to bunch up my panels like this, but this one time I'm just going to do it. Come on, Rager, finish up. And I get asked this a lot. The reason I don't like bunching up my panels is when you have panels bunched up like this, well, you know what? I could actually put space there. When you bunch panels up like that, if you ever have a fire... it's very hard to fight fires when there's no walkable space between things. Which means that, as a result, you're far more likely to lose everything. If, that's why fires in hydroponic farms are so dangerous, because everything is flammable and there's no space to move around. So that it takes longer to get to where the fire is when you're trying to fight it. And therefore you have massive fire outbreaks. It was a satisfying corpse exchange, and someone named Monty joined. Well, you're probably a baseliner. No, you're a hussar. Whoa, okay. Upgrade. Nice. All right, Monty, where are you? Where'd you go? You're here? He's a tribal hussar? What? Okay. Sure. I hope you don't like legs, because you're about to not have legs. I have 11 hours for the other refugees. And then as soon as Kenneth can walk, Kenneth is gonna die. All right, the last prediction for the genes I wanted was a no. I did not get genes I wanted. I'm going to do another prediction now that the new hussar is essentially volunteering for leg removal and gene scanning. It's honestly very, very kind to him. So there's another prediction up. How's the fam? Fam's good. And sentinel surgeries they're cute. In fact, someone's doing them right now. I like how you're telling me to gene scan first and he's already in the scanner. You would be a good middle manager. Stickiest. Just as long as you don't request TPS reports, we're good, though. Right. Working in a little bit more wind into the grid as well. Just sort of, not true maximization, because maximization would have, like, the wind be here. Or here, right? Because I could obviously put wind in there as well, but just more of it. Holy hell! So, this is you can't even see me. I am in... Yeah. So someone named Thane just showed up, and he is the son of Cactus. Kiss My Cactus, somehow. Wait, makes no sense. Because Kiss My Cactus... Why, that grew? No, Kiss My Cactus is one of my slaves. But yeah, he's kind of related to a lot of people. From Inlar. That is that is ridiculous. Hang on. Where are you? No? Where is he? Oh, God. It's this person. Look at this. Father, brother, sister, brother, niece, nephew, niece, nephew, niece, grandnephew, oh my God. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've lost count. There's something like 50 relationships in here. Son of Wendy? What? See, this is one of the things that, like, hurts me. So, who is this? Sierra. You are the son of Wendy. Yeah, no, you're not. False claimer. Alright, well, let's get trading. And 8 hours left to accept the refugees. Fresh cut meat. Good name. Thank you for the bits. Cheers. The kid is 15? Yep. I mean, it's just because the game generates random relationships. So, you know, whatever. So this is Inlier, right? Yeah. Weak immunity, weak melee damage, slow study. Wow, what a gene pack. Super clouding, animal war call, heat weakness, and sterile. Does sterile come with I think sterile. Yeah, sterile is a metabolic efficiency. I'm trying to think. There's really not an individual where we would want to make sterile, though. So I don't think this is worth buying. I mean, someone like T-Sang could be sterile, I guess. I'll buy it. Because yeah, there's a few people that we don't use for breeding anymore. Well, T-Sang could even be used for breeding. But, like, he could be. Not to say that we would do it. I'll buy it to own it, I guess. But I don't think it's ever going to be used and implanted. Oh, I have another signal chip. I didn't even know. Wow, we're actually buying a decent amount of stuff from them. Normally, I'm so pissed that they show up with nothing. Another Archai? Wendy's already machine body complete. She doesn't care about other people. You gotta remember that Wendy's main motivation is breeding Wendigo and being stronger. So if it's not helping her in those two things, she don't care. We have another healthy vat birth. Oh, this was one of the speed births too. So this is an 8. One of the 8s just got born. Running the giveaway timer again. This is one of 3 individuals who have the purest genes in the colony. So you are going to be implanted with... baby hasn't been cooked up yet. Whammy's working on it. So good luck in the raffle. This has got to be the largest community you've seen. How is the game performance? The game's performance isn't great. But this is definitely not the largest community I've had. Black Lake had this beat by double. But not counting prisoners. I think all the prisoners I have are adding maybe more strain than Black Lake had. Right, so we did that trade. Next up, Shaman Merchant. No, actually, weren't there 2 here? Yeah. Do the Imperial Trader down here. Standard body. Good gene. Deathless with unisex beard and heavy brow. Nah, I don't need it. There's not too much here to trade. I can get rid of some, like, broken down helmets, I guess. It's not a bad use. The bionics that they have is kind of blah. might actually want some reinforced barrels. I haven't used the mortars very much, but given that the barrels are going to be more useful to me than broken down armor and corsets, I'll buy them, knowing that I'll probably use them at some point. That's trade number 2. Cheers. Whammy, did you finish? You are 10 seconds away from finishing. Cool. Because I really want those perfect 8s, those flawless 8s, to be revatted ASAP. Madsy the Panda Bear. Alright, so this is the hybrid. Yep. What? Where is implant? It's missing. Maybe I can't do it while they're being held. So this section of the power grid is getting close to being reworked. Oh, I told it to turn around. Let's fix that. Not a lot of baby food you see in storage? No, we don't have a lot of baby food. We don't even have a lot of rice. The brownouts have really been hurting the rice grow, I think. To the point where, like, maybe it's time to switch the Tinctoria back over. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This Tinctoria is grown enough that I'll probably get some harvest off of it. That was the giveaway timer. Steph, congrats. You are now the closest to a full-fledged Wendigo that we have in the community. Eight elevenths of the way there, which is pretty good in the scheme of things. Shield was just rejected from the pod. So we have 2 empty pods as well that we can start growing these 7s in. I should get that going. And she is going to be a prisoner. So, Pordak, arrest. Alright, this is the last trade. Oh, hang on. Just occurred to me. Ah, not all the pemmican can be in a zone, but I obviously don't care for pemmican. But this saves me a lot of arm loads of it. Get rid of the pemmican. Another soother would be nice. Oh, apparently I had reinforced barrels. Oh well. Alright, trades are done. I'll put the reinforced barrels on a shelf here. where the mortars are, because that's where we're going to use them and need them. Seeing that door open and close somehow reminded me that my front door was not ready. Tordek, that is not where to put shield. Let's try that again. Although that Hussar doesn't realize that the Hussar is going to be imprisoned, but soon, right? The other thing I could do here is to turn this into a thoroughfare, into a door. Because this area actually doesn't need refrigerated for any good reason anymore, so might as well. Is that body in the temple just... Yeah, no, there's still a body here. It needs to get refrigerated. There actually might not be space for refrigeration, so let's go back to butchering human legs, because it looks like we got some room on the shelves. We need to process some bodies. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to postpone. Are you supposed to be a colonist? No, you aren't. Well, once you're out of prison, we'll clap the irons. That was a misclick. In the future, I'll probably just arrest and carry. It seems to be easier than forbidding doors. So here is shield. You'll be farmed for your ovum. And you will be given prison food. Perfect. Alright. Before I run out of time, let's get those refugees. So who do we got? And just a reminder, I'm going to be using these guys to separate out genes. Looks like every single one is a baseliner. Yeah, they're all baseliners. Just what we wanted. Are some of the solar panels on the north roofed? No. Didn't I switch these over to rice? I'll do that again. I probably screwed it up. So although this is a little cheesy, this is how I'm going to do it. Gonna anesthetize every single one of these refugees, knocking them unconscious, you know, to give them free healthcare. And then they, once woken up, will be unable to do anything. The thing that I'm going to need to do heading into that is to figure out what genes I want to separate out with them. So once these two latest baby Mark IIs are done, that's the next step of the process. The current priority is fix the power grid and separate grouped genes. I'm also just having the refugees drop their weapons in the stockpile. I've lied to them and told them that's so that I can give them better stuff. So there's what, 7 of them? Okay, the herbal meds aren't too far away. Cool. I'm dividing up the labor a little bit so we can get it done sooner. Because they all need to be unconscious at the same time. I should have just had a stack of meds there. But, oh well. So, who isn't sedated? We'll go. Okay. Don't worry, he will comply. It's a bad joke. And I'm not sorry. Let's get the door shut. And all of a sudden, this is for prisoners. Sucks, right? Capture. And they're mine now. We got partial antitoxin lungs from Monty. Monty, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. You two, just like these other guys, are going to give me your weapon. And then everything else. Oh, look, you are, what is this, going berserk? Slaughterer? Who are you slaughtering? You're slaughtering You're gonna try. Oh, you idiot! He's gonna try to slaughter either the horse or the So I'm probably end up just gonna murder him. I really don't care that much about red eyes, and I'd rather just hunt a hussar for funsies. Yeah. Bye bye. But yeah, being a slaughterer when there's a barn full of boomlopes is like super dumb. On the scale of 1 to dumb, it's super dumb. Alright, and I haven't forgotten about the other sacrificee, so we're gonna go kill Kenneth now. And you are a colonist, so let's butcher you so that I get you off this wheel. What is the egg timer for the colonists? Oh, you know what? I think we can do an extraction. Oh, no, I just skipped Dom. All right, so I'm going to have Dom wait until the next wave of extractions. Which will be in 6 days. Spectacular execution. Awesome. And Monty has been butchered. Yeah, I'll put one there too. I know you didn't vote for solar, but it is the cheapest. I totally forgot about this venometric. Looking at our current needs, I would say gold is next. Because we have a decent amount of steel still, and some plasteel. So we'll go with some gold mining. Is the colony rich enough to use solar panels for drilling? Solar panels are expensive for drilling. Moving around a vanometric power cell is free. So it's not about expense, it's about stupidity. No offense, but building a solar panel and then breaking it down, you lose a considerable amount of resources. Moving an unstable power cell around, which can support 2 drills, or moving a vanometric, which can also support like 4 drills, way better of a way to do drilling. Unless you're using like minify anything mod, which allows you to minify your solar panels. I guess that would be the one caveat, or the one exception to that rule. But I don't use minify anything. Okay, so here is the baby xenogerms. Steph still needs implantation. Waiting on that last one to be done. The other thing I could do, the other thing I was thinking of, is once the other 8s are grown, kicking Mike out and replacing and putting an 8 in there instead. Oh, yeah. Duh. That sucks. I put a stockpile here to sell the pemmican and forgot that people are going to start hauling things that don't belong in there. Yep. So there's some human meat up there, accidentally. Little oopsie. Working to fix that. Alright, all of those prisoners are now up. So, first thing I want to do is, I think we had a double copy of Great Plant's Psychic Doll. So ejecting that and not auto-loading. And then let's take a quick look to make sure that the missing poor social. Because we have awful social. But we don't need awful social. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So this is going to be the Baby Mark III, but I'm going to quickly analyze it. It has all the greats. It has Kind Instinct, Dead Calm, and Super Immunity, and that's really all that matters. With very happy. So save it. Mark III's done. The other thing I wanted to do is to make sure that we didn't have any duplicates. So we have Sterile now, which... what is with all these empty slots? Oh, are those empty slots? Yeah, here. Let me do... that. Okay, that's easier to look at. So things that need to be separated out. I would say Robust with Acid Spray would be a good one to separate out. So I'm going to make... a Robust Acid Spray with Dead Calm. So the reason, well... No, you know, I'm not going to make it with Dead Calm. The reason I would want to do it with Dead Calm is to limit the chance of breaks and escapes. But then the problem with that is I might just end up scanning Dead Calm, which then lowers my chance of actually getting what I want. In 2.5 hours, Eevee can be scanned, and that will be the next scan. The gene scan did finish with Monty. And Monty gave... what did Monty give again? Partial antitoxal lungs. Did that get loaded? Yeah, I have 2 copies of it now. Choose outcome? No. I did not get what I wanted. So when he showed up, I had him voluntarily hop in the gene scanner, and then as soon as the gene scan was done, he went on a mental break, tried to slaughter animals, and Wendy shot him. So I did get 1 scan in from him. Because I don't really care too much about the red eyes. Like, I could have obviously dealt with that softer, but I decided not to, because it's like, anyone that's trying to kill my animals that I worked an entire stream for can die in a fire. Or die from a firing squad, in this case. So not too much left adding to this power grid, and then once I do some gene splitting, we can continue the power grid stuff. So you are going to be first. We're implanting the acid spray robust. And this is so that I can add acid spray without coupling it with robust if I want. And I'm trying to obviously scan acid spray, not robust. So, new prediction is about... The time to bet is about over, but it's for Eevee. It's for another Hussar. So it's another, like, snowball's chance in hell that I get what I want. But you never know. One of these times it will happen. Or could happen. Did you? Okay. So Steph has been implanted and is getting grown again. I need to be faster about that. Because this is really the bottleneck to breeding. So I think for now... No, I'll try to cook up some more eggs. Maybe I get a freakishly lucky and get another 8. But we do have some 7s. Yeah, there we go. So that will speed up travel around the base considerably, I think. And there's the other one. So Lou will be you too. All right, so other ones that I want to split. Let's see. I don't think we have Great Plants on its own. So we'll do a Psychic Doll Great Plants split. Oh, you know what? That's why I got Psychic Doll Great Plants as a pack, because we had attempted to split it and then it didn't work. Well, everything is more or less running smooth. Am I getting my gold now? Hypothetically, they just haven't started mining yet. Oh, here comes Cactus to mine. Do I still have my coffee? I do. So one thing that we did not decide upon is the newest to pop out of the pods. Who was that? That was... God, who just popped out? This is an indicator that the colony is hard to manage. Oh, it was, never mind. That was S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. And we arrested S.H.I.E.L.D. I'll also try to separate out... Oh, I don't think I can implant hemogen drain without him... Yeah, no, that's not possible. I'll try to do heat weakness and sterile. In case we want sterile. We are definitely struggling on providing the rice and baby food to the vets. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, August 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo,